What's going on, my humble people, my friends, my company, my subscribers, and all the rest of you people? Okay, listen, guys. Season 2 of The Sopranos. We are back with some more Sopranos with season 3, but I want to talk about season 2 and all the support that you guys have shown throughout the entire thing so far, season 1 and season 2. Of all you guys that have subscribed to the channel, the backup channel, even you have signed up for early access on the original channel, which at this point I don't even really like talking about it because YouTube is over here congratulating me for getting 5 views on a video. Like it's ridiculous. That's how bad it has become over there. So in any case, guys, just know, okay, just know that if you want to watch the entire 3rd season, as you are watching this video today, if you want to watch the entire 3rd season, it's already out on early access by the time you're watching this video. So I just wanted to put that out there. Shameless plug. I don't care anymore. I'm just telling you guys that if you want to support the channel, if you want to show some love, that is a great way to show some love. Now, mind you, now, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong to just hit the like button and wait until these episodes drop every day. By now, you guys that are already here should know that these episodes drop Monday through Friday once the season opens. I usually take a week off from the series. I usually take a week off and then I record the next season that weekend. That's what we do over here, because I know a lot of people was asking when season 2 was over. A lot of people were asking, when is season 3 coming out? When is season 3 coming out? For every series that I do on my channel, guys, one series are finished, I usually take a break. Whether it's a season ender or a series ender, I usually take a break before I jump into something else. Or if it's more seasons to the show, then I will take a week break and then I will record it the next week. Start recording again the next week after every season. I try to schedule it that way so that I can have stuff ready for early access, so that the people who are on early access can enjoy an entire season, some binge-worthy content. Okay, so just know that. All right, so I don't want to talk too much about what happened in season 2. If you want to see my review of season 2, go watch the last video. But we know that Pussy is dead. That much we know, right? Pussy is dead. Was killed by Tony. I know this is probably going to affect Tony in a completely like weird way. You know what I'm saying? Because that was his best friend. So we're probably going to see him go through some stuff because of that. I don't know what's going to happen in season 3. You know what I'm saying? I can have speculations about it, but for the most part, I don't really want to have any speculations of it. You guys already know my feelings about The Sopranos so far. Season 2 was fire. Season 1 and 2 is probably 2 of the best seasons that I've seen. I wouldn't say it's definitely top 10 for me. Out of all TV shows that I've watched, it's definitely top 10 first 2 seasons of any shows that I've ever watched. You get what I'm saying? But the whole series is not done yet for me to say, oh, this is a top 5 show for me. It's not there yet. You know what I'm saying? At this moment, I don't think the writing in this is better than, say, a Black Sails, which comes very highly recommended. There's so many other shows where I could say there's definitely more than 5 shows that I can say that is better than The Sopranos at this point. We're not talking about writing by itself, right? So I don't want to dig too deep into that because I don't want to prejudge, because a lot of people say season 3, the show gets better and better, and that's really good. That's a good thing. I can definitely say it's a great thing to say about a show. The show season 2 was better than season 1, so I'm hoping that season 3 is better than season 2, which some people has already told me season 3, get ready. So, shameless plug here before we jump into the episode. I want you guys to go check out Nirvana and Fire. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is like I would not send you guys to watch certain shows if it's not good. Okay? So, that is your assignment. When you finish watching this, go check out Nirvana and Fire in the channel. It's completely free. It's not on early access, so you can just check it out, okay? And enjoy something a little different that is going on the channel right now. I'm promoting it because, of course, it's not getting a ton of views because it's a Chinese drama and blah, blah, blah. I'm enjoying it, so I wanted to suggest something to you guys as well. You guys get to bombard me with suggestions all the time. There's nothing wrong with me trying to suggest something to my audience, right? So thank you guys for tuning in to and showing all the love and all the comments that you guys have been sharing on the videos. I really do appreciate it. Interaction is very important for the videos to get out there to more people know that I'm doing the Sopranos reaction. So I really thank you guys for doing that. Go check out Nirvana and Fire. We're gonna jump into season 3, episode 1. You already know how it is, 1 episode per day. Unless you want to watch the entire season, you can check that out on early access. But for now, we're doing 1 episode. So, if needs be, I will do 2, but for the most part, it's just 1. Let's jump into the episode, man. Season 3, episode 1, The Sopranos is back. Clap it up. Clap it up. Let's go. We in here.
Cousin. I got her coming in to take care of her. Russian girl.
Who was it telling me about the Bevilacqua kid? You know that family has money from construction?
That fucker Matthew. He's never any good.
He sure cried like a baby that night. I think the family was relieved he got taken out.
What are you gonna eat? Hey, waiter.
That's the closest CW16 ever got Tony to discussing the Bevilacqua murder on tape?
I think at this point, it's time to consider 16 bump and sour compost.
Bump and Sierra was crucial to the Webistic stock fraud case. So, RICO-wise, the airline tickets, mail and wire fraud, especially if the mother testifies in exchange for immunity.
Come on, whose own mother's gonna testify against him?
I say focus on his garbage business.
Extortion, interstate trucking.
It's also the most likely to yield a prosecutable murder.
Richie Aprile. Exactly. No doubt about it, the cartel had him whacked.
Okay, garbage, but Tony shows real due diligence when it comes to electronic debugging.
What about the home?
Papatero told me him and Tony talked in the basement there on more than 1 occasion.
His own basement? Really? Where's the due diligence there?
Tony avoids talking business in the house if he can, but if he has to, he'll take somebody out by the pool. Except there, he fears parabolics. The basement has these noisy AC ducts. He turns on the air, and he feels it's safe.
Surreptitiously enter said premises and leave without notice. This is a sneak and peek warrant.
Correct, Your Honor.
Well, I said you could enter the basement to drop a wire. I mean, how many times we have to impact this family's right to privacy?
First, when the home is empty, we enter to take sound levels, determine where to best place the wire.
Once that's decided, the listening device will be fabricated, and we will re-enter to install it.
Well, see that they limit both entrances to the basement only. It's not a Better Homes and Garden store. Happy hunting.
In order for the SCT team to drop a wire in that house, there's got to be nobody at home for at least 2 hours.
Actually, the maid is gone for a little while on Tuesday afternoons.
Gone why?
English language classes. She's getting a U.S. citizenship.
She's gone from the house from 1 till about 2:45. An hour class, then she and her husband usually have a picnic lunch. He's applying for citizenship, too.
What's his name again?
Stasiu Fosilius.
I'll run that by anti-terrorism, just for laughs.
Carmela's gone the same hours on Tuesday. Tennis lessons.
As long as we have somebody on her during tennis and on the maid and Tony and everybody that's got a key to the house.
The daughter's at Columbia, lives in the dorms.
Why risk it? She's 45 minutes away via the GW. Put somebody on her. Any one of them breaks for home. We need to warn the SCT team to get the hell out of there.
Oh, God.
hungry? Have some Ruggerio.
No, thanks. I got no appetite. Today would have been our birthday.
Our birthday. Oh, yeah. Spoons.
Hey, happy birthday. How old are you?
51.
Who was born first, you or Spoons?
Philip was my kid brother. By 11 minutes.
Hey, it was a fucking tragedy. What are you gonna do?
It's the life we chose, am I right, Pan?
Well, my brother was never a heavy guy with anybody. I mean, he was a sweet, gentle man.
Oh, more Jugabit.
Fucking Spoons.
You twin brother.
Billy. Friends, like us, called him Spoons. Somebody whacked the kid. A couple months before you came over.
You big motherfucker!
Oh!
So you identical twin or the other kind?
Identical.
Yeah. Have some meat.
I didn't even recognize that he looked. I'm done forgotten about that dude. Was like,
Unless you
it was on screen at the beginning of the season for like
You okay with onions, right?
literally about less than 5 minutes.
Hey, nothing sounds crazy anymore. The older I get.
Well, it's over, right?
Looking right in the eye of the nigga that killed him. That's.
Don't you happen that identical twins a lot of times they'll die within a couple of days of each other?
That would have been okay with me, believe me.
Hey, look at this.
I miss him so much.
Yeah, well, that's natural. But you're with us now, so why don't you leave the morbid shit back at Junior's crew and have a happy birthday? Salud. Salud. You want to commit suicide? Tie your shoes and have a bite of Ruggerio. It's too hot. It's a joke. Come on.
I wonder if he knows.
Hello. God, don't transfer me now.
Sheesh. Almighty. You know, somebody commented that somebody commented during season 2 saying, "Oh, this is MILF country right here." You know what I'm saying? This is MILF country. And I have to agree. The MILFs in this show, bruh, they go places. They go places. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just like, oof, my God, man. Carmela. You know what I'm saying? Oof. Carmela. The doctor.
Fucking valley.
Carmela.
Oh, we getting somebody else now?
Hey.
This is my friend I was telling you about, Adriana Lacerva. Ed Restuccia.
Yeah, well, I'm delighted to teach any pal of Karam's. She's my most disciplined student. Perfect muscle tone doesn't hurt either. Unfortunately, listen, I have to apologize, Karam. I thought I called everybody, but I'm not going to be teaching here anymore.
Everything's all right, I hope.
Yeah, basically. Kitty got this .com job in San Diego, so we're moving.
I didn't even know you were married.
Yeah. But you're in luck. Birgit here is taking over for me.
How wonderful.
Bird.
Like once. That's why you're here.
Oh, Karam, before you start, it would really help if I could get letters.
I just came to look at some man candy. These women, bro. Are you getting a good look there, buddy?
Web, so if you ever wanted a special piece.
I don't have antiques. My house is traditional.
I'm cutting into your lesson. Sorry. Carmela, bye. Nice meeting you.
Take care.
The hell is this nigga looking for?
Okay, cut it.
What are they, Russian? I don't even know. Are they Polish, I think?
That's just for Anthony Jr.
Looks like they're expecting World War III.
More likely the Colombo Wars.
Hey, he's got the Black & Decker. I got one of those.
120-gallon water heater.
My house was shivering after a shower and a half.
Whoa, wait a minute. Go back. Look at the brown water. Right there, freeze it.
What,
You don't see it? Freak forward, give us some magnification.
That baby's gonna blow.
My dad was a plumber. Tony got about 6 months left to go on that lining.
Oh, it's a shame that we can't warn him.
Maybe during the discovery phase of his RICO trial, we can inform his lawyer that Tony needs a plumber.
Except that's at least a year from now. By that time, boom!
Okay, now you see that lamp there?
Okay, so they bugged the lamp.
Is that the C-140 microphone?
They took sound readings. That's a new one. Assumption is the wise guys stand and talk where the air conditioning's loudest. And that's where we're gonna place it.
When's this puppy going in?
Tomorrow.
How's the new stock doing?
Up 3 at the close of the Dow yesterday. Another 2 so far today.
Beautiful.
Listen, Tone, I think we may have a problem.
Log off. That cookie shit makes me nervous.
I think we may have a problem about our friend, the twin.
Yeah, so?
My Goomba Joey Flies, he hangs out at the Nest in Bloomfield.
Chip LaMonica's place.
Yeah. So our friend is a fixture down there, and Joey says lately he's been into the booze very heavy. He's all fucked up. A couple of times I had to pick him up off the floor. So Chip went to him. Pat, what the fuck? Can I do anything? Etc. Patsy launches into this single malt diatribe about how people can smile in your face and still be a villain, and that he knows how his brother died, and who's responsible and all that.
You mention me by name?
No, me neither.
You hearing this?
How the fuck will Patsy know we clip spoons?
What, that fucking twin telepathy?
Somebody's putting ideas in this kid's head.
Don't let us interfere with your golf game.
Maybe a cop trying to flip him. Getting him worked up with theories.
Talking weird the other day.
What should we do?
Well, we brought him over from Junior's crew to keep an eye on him. So that's what we'll keep doing.
I mean, make no mistake. Part of this guy loves you. But it's gotta be hard coming into work every day, looking right into the eyes of the guy you know ordered your brother whacked. And even having to smile.
We always have the option.
Wonder if Meadow is home. What happened?
Abort. Repeat, abort. SC team, get the hell out of there now.
Abort, Andy. It's not a go. Repeat, we are not a go.
Must be a crisis with one of the children.
Control, I place baby.
Oh!
In fucking years, he said this. Told you not to put this shit down here. Ah, fuck! Fuck!
Never mind that. Save Bastards!
Look at this. Fucking room. The room.
Mr. Ruggerio, thank God.
The fucking water heater blew. Just blew.
The guarantee's gotta be expired by now.
Do we have any idea what went down?
No.
The very thing you guys were talking about.
Plumber's truck went up there.
Look, we don't have any idea what happened, so let's not speculate.
You guys knew about it.
Shit out of
You
luck.
could have probably sent somebody anonymous to warn them about it.
The house out. Maybe we got a long-term problem.
Yeah, you can't bug shit now because the only thing y'all got a warrant for is the basement. And they ain't getting that fixed for a long time. They're not going to be having no more meetings down there, that's for sure, for a while.
Morning. We'd like to get onto your property so we can trim some growth in the back that's posing a safety hazard with all the power lines running through there.
Okay. Go around the side.
While we're at it, our records show that our repair department has some crews out here yesterday. Were you affected by any of the shortfalls?
Yesterday? No. Oh, the people next door have had some trucks go up there, I think. But no, we've been fine.
How about them? Do you know if everything's okay over there?
As far as I know.
Well, we'll go talk to them.
Probably you should. They're in them.
Pardon?
Were you just going to tell them they're in the mob? Mind your own business.
For this neighborhood, they're a little different, that's all.
We'll get busy in the back.
You don't have no evidence of them being in the mob anyways.
Good.
Fresh this morning for Roberts.
How are things over on Bloomfield Avenue?
The Cuban was at the casino last night. And by the way, Big John's okay with a 60-40 split because we own the building.
What the hell? What?
Fuck, is that Pat Parisi?
Who? Yo!
What should we do?
Yo, this man's gonna take a shot at Tony, bruh. Oh, man.
He's drunk. Anyway, I told John, I says, look.
Stalk downstairs.
He's gonna piss in his pool. Oh, my God.
I don't understand this at all.
What's up, Ike?
What happened at the Soprano house was the water heater blew. Our unit saw Ruggerio come back with a flatbed and haul the old one out.
Ruggerio. Plumber?
Why?
My sister used to live up near there. She was friends with Mrs. Ruggerio.
Yeah, it's Mr. Ruggerio's neighborhood. Anyway, we have to get this thing in there before the warrant goes stale.
Boy, we've had every one of Tony's phones bugged for 4 years. But the guy says less than Harpo marks.
Next Tuesday. The wire drop's a definite go. Bingle has left the building. They fucking made me.
Wire drop is still a go.
Confirming access to switching box. I'm going in.
Unit 2, Mrs. Bing in motion. Just the maid and it's all yours, team.
Copy that.
Siren wire's cut.
Clean up from the flood.
I enjoyed it just as much as the Knicks guy.
Should we move it back?
What? 2 or 3 feet? Who's gonna notice?
Yeah. No, wait. Somebody might. You gotta figure, though. Normal course of events, Tony will assume Carmela moved it back, right? Or the maid.
If anybody even notices.
Make an executive decision.
Imminent. Easy.
You got a problem?
What, Tom?
I said, you got a problem.
With what, Tom?
I don't know. I heard maybe you got a fucking problem, like you don't like being here.
I like being here.
You sure?
Yeah.
You're sure?
Yeah.
Don't say you're sure if you're not sure. Who was telling me you bought your daughter a nice house, after you came over with us? Yeah, that's nice.
Wonderful.
And your brother, bon animal. You've recovered from that shit there. You put your grief behind you.
That man just pissed in your pool. I want to know why is it.
Let me hear you say it.
I put the grief behind me.
I'm gonna go get a coffee and a bun. You got a younger son, too, right? You ought to bring him up to the house. You can hang out with AJ. We can get something to eat. They can go in the pool.
That you pissed in?
Have to leave this junk on the table. Don't know where to put it. Control, you hearing me?
Suppose that lamp doesn't work anymore, and then all of a sudden it starts working.
Wire's in, Bobby. I'm good to go.
Control, we're in motion. We have left the sausage factory.
Touchdown.
Dig, Soprano, come on, dig it! You want to join the football team? You think it's all for show and not for go? Dig in, you chubbat!
You're out of there, George. Unit 3, we're in.
I hope to God that agents don't high-five each other like that. Yo. Could you be more corny? Cringe alert. Jeez.
Might get a little messy.
I understand.
Well, all right. I'll make it what you want. Don't worry about that.
I'm not worried.
Look over here.
Minimization, 40 seconds.
Yo, I'm blue. Flooded the whole goddamn place.
Yeah, I can smell the mildew, you know.
So Liliana says you're an engineer. I figured maybe you could rig some system, if it happens again, some PVC shit or something. So if it happens again, you get the overflow and you put it over into the corner over there to a sump. Chip out the concrete.
4-0. Yeah, they're not discussing OC.
We're allowed to check back in.
What do you think?
Whatever.
Well, how much?
Time, materials. I don't know how to concoct estimate.
Well, fair enough.
Let me get measured. Get started.
All right.
Hi, Starship. You gonna use this?
You want to take it?
No, you go ahead.
Come on, go ahead. I'll use the bike.
No, I have to sort through Meadows' laundry anyway. She's gonna be here at noon to get it. Liliana's making her a leg of lamb to take back.
Back in Wuj, I had grant from the state to do an autonomous research.
Look, you got your workout clothes on. Why don't you use it?
What makes you
the
think
bike.
that?
Jesus already. No, you go ahead.
Stas said he could smell the mildew down here. Right, Stas?
We gotta open these windows up. Let the place dry out.
Got some Russian girl coming in to take care of my mother.
Oh, yeah? Where'd you find her?
Agency. Good coffee.
Vienna roast. It's not as acidic as the Italian.
Clean me right out.
What you need is more roughage overall in your diet, is what you need.
You know, I've had something stuck in my teeth for 2 days now. Jesus.
You gotta use the other floss.
Oh, all right. Season 3 opener. Great episode of the FBI trying to bug Tony's house. I enjoyed it. No problems at all with the episode. When it comes on to the Sopranos, man, it is a very chill. Well, not really very chill. I shouldn't say chill. Chill is the wrong word. It's more of like, you don't know. They lead you in to experience the family. I don't know how else to explain it. It's more of like, you know, you're watching a great show without them telling you you're watching a great show. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of weird. I don't know how to describe the feeling that I have when I watch this show. Like, I know it's a great show, but you even though I guess it's the immersion. I guess it's the immersion that I'm enamored with. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just the immersion of it. Like, you feel like not just a fly on the wall. And not many shows can achieve this, where you feel like you're a part of what you're watching. Like you are a family member just watching the empire crumble, per se. You know what I'm saying? Like, all these things that are coming against your family, you're like there, but you're not really there. It's like you're watching all of this happen and you can't do anything about it. But you're not necessarily a fly on the wall, because the immersion goes past you just being a fly on the wall experiencing this. You're more of like, I don't want to say a paraplegic. I don't want to say that. I don't know how to describe it. It's just this unique feeling that I get from watching this show. Like, you know, when you're watching something but you're just not expecting too much because it's just a regular day. You know what I mean? But you know it's still good. That's the kind of feeling that I have. I feel like I can just sit back and just relax and watch The Sopranos and just understand that this is their life. You know what I'm saying? All right, so recently, you know, since I've started watching the show, of course, as soon as you start, you know, doing any kind of content on YouTube, those things are going to start popping up into your sub box. Well, not your sub box, but like your feed, your regular YouTube feed, right? You know, stuff about the mob, you know, history of the mob and all this other stuff. And I came across this one guy, right? And I've been watching his videos. You know, he used to be in the mob. He's a former mob boss. And I think if I remember correctly, because I don't want to mispronounce his name, I think his name is Michael Francis. First time I ever heard about this dude. Like, didn't know he existed, didn't know that. I know about Gotti. I know about certain people that was in the mob because their cases were famous and stuff like that. Never heard of Michael Francis, never heard of him, but he's on YouTube, born again Christian, talk about the stuff that, the things about the mob. You know what I'm saying? Of course, he's not going to incriminate himself if he did anything in the past. He spent 8 years in prison, never ratted on anybody, or, and he talked about, all of the famous rats and stuff like that. Talked about his first day in the hole, stuff like that. Like, I watch, he does stuff like Mob Movie Mondays and stuff like that, where he reviews, like, mob movies. He has reviewed the Sopranos movie. He reviewed the Sopranos movie that just came out as well, but he reviewed the series, right? And it's just sometimes when you hear these guys talk, you know what I'm saying? And as much as you want to say that these guys are like, they had a terrible past or they were terrible people, when you hear him talk about this stuff that he did, you know what I'm saying? Because he went to jail for, I think it was like racketeering. He took a deal and did his time. And that's one of the things where he's lucky to be 70 years old. And he thanks God so much that he actually was able to get out of the life and still be alive. You know what I'm saying? And it's just so surreal. You know what I'm saying? It's just such a surreal feeling just listening to this guy talk, because you're like, sometimes you watch certain stuff and you're like, that, a lot of this stuff is, vaguely portrayed through real life, through stuff that happened in real life, right? He was supposed to be a consultant on the Sopranos, and I don't remember what he said happened, but he was supposed to be a consultant for the actual Soprano show. He was approached by the dude that was that created the show, the creator of the show. You guys probably know who I'm talking about, because you guys, probably have come across his videos. But I've been like binge watching his stuff over the past, like, I think week or so, and just hearing his perspective for certain things, because he doesn't hold back on anything that, like anything that he did, or what he was involved with and stuff like that. He talked about the mafia like, it's the shit, but he regrets pretty much every moment he spent there. He was basically, I don't want to say indoctrinated, because his dad was in the mob. So one of the most interesting things that he said that really stuck with me was, his father asked him one time, before he joined the mob, right? His father asked him, if you ever had to kill someone, could you do it? And his answer was, if the circumstances presented it and I had to do it, yes, I could, right? And that stuck with me in such a way, because he talks about the mob and he talks about them, and he's like, you think that, you may think that the mob was all about murder and they loved it and all of this other stuff, and they never enjoyed killing. Of course, he said that you had your dudes that really did enjoy killing people, but it wasn't like the majority. You know what I'm saying? It's not like today where you have gangs. It's like the initiation is murder. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like that. And sometimes we have this perception, right, of people that we don't know, because it's like, oh, you're a criminal, but you don't know the ins and outs of what's really going on within a certain group. You don't know. Now, we all know the cartels are not like this. You know what I'm saying? We all know that the cartels, like, you know what I'm saying, from all the stuff that I've watched about, big bosses in the cartel and stuff, i.e., Pablo Escobar and stuff like that, they operate so much off of greed. It's just ridiculous. It's all about, you know what I'm saying, not necessarily respect, but it's more of like they operate out of fear a lot of time. Like they use fear to control. And just having that in perspective compared to like the mob, from what I'm hearing now, from how they operate and stuff like that, very respectable and stuff like that. He talks about the show and is like, movies like The Godfather and stuff like that, and how it came about. And I knew nothing of that stuff. It's like, yo, they had to okay that movie, bro. The mob had to okay the movie, The Godfather. Like, that's crazy. They had to vote on it. They had to be okay. Like the Italian Americans, I didn't even know that they had I don't remember. I can't remember all of it now, but you get what I'm trying to say. Maybe I'll tell you, I'll include that more in my reviews a little bit. But nothing much happened in this episode other than the fact that Tony's house is now bugged. They had a little bit of issues there. Of course, we have Guy that's his twin brother got killed. We all know that he died in, I think it was episode 1 of season 2. I didn't know that was gonna become a factor again, but maybe this guy's gonna become a rat. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. That's what I'm thinking, that maybe the FBI is gonna approach this dude, or maybe they're gonna have to take him out, because, you know what I'm saying, he literally showed up to the house and could have took a shot at Tony, right? You know, we don't know if he would have killed Tony or not because he's drunk. You know what I'm saying? I can't imagine you having a straight shot when you're drunk. But he just pissed in the pool and leave. And I was gonna say during the episode, I was going to say that, why doesn't Tony have security cameras? That's one of the things I was thinking, like, why don't you have security cameras on your home? But then again, I can imagine if you're a criminal, that's not something you want to be having, because, you know, in some ways you're kind of collecting evidence of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like you're kind of like in some ways collecting evidence for yourself, but it is what it is. So that's all I have to say, man. It's just very interesting. If you guys want to check out Michael Francis, he has a channel on YouTube, and it's just very interesting to hear somebody that was actually in the mob talk about the mob. You know, he talks about, you know, and he encourages young people to not get involved with, you know, that kind of life. He does. Like, he regrets it so much, and he made a ton of money while he was in it, and he regrets it so much because it's like, it's two ways out, man. It's jail or body bag. You know what I'm saying? He was lucky enough to do time and not a rat on anybody, because he talks about how many people became rats, and, you know, the government having all these great surveillance stuff that is getting better and better over time. The government is getting better and better at finding criminals. They're not getting worse. They're getting better. You know what I'm saying? And in this day and age, bruh, I don't know. They can't pull me back in. I'm just kidding, guys. Anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm on to watch episode 2. If you guys don't know, if you're watching this, all 13 episodes is already available on early access. So if you want to go check that out, make sure you go and check that out. Only $2 a month. Link is down in the description. Listen, it's your boy Terabyt Reacts. Don't forget that. Leave a like on the video, man. I know this is hundreds of you guys watching these episodes. Don't forget to like the video, okay? I can't be getting 300, 400 views on these videos, and I'm only getting like 20 likes. Like, come on, bro. Come on, man. Keep bringing the interaction up. Comment on the videos. Leave a like. I'll see you guys for the next one. Peace.